My name is Mathebe Molise and I'm the founder of Beauty on TApp. And Beauty on TApp is basically a platform that retails a whole lot of cosmetics, self-care products, skincare products, and we basically deliver all over the country and to Botswana and Swaziland as well. So I always tell the story. So a friend of mine was getting married in Cape Town and we wanted to find a makeup artist in Cape Town. We didn't really know the area. And so I thought find a beauty service application would be really cool to launch. And I looked into finding app developers and actually developed the app. And at the time, it was a find a service beauty app. We also had a product side of the application where people could find niche beauty brands. And people kind of said it would be cool if we could buy all these beauty brands from one platform because they were kind of logging onto the application, and buying one product from one brand and another one from another and paying double shipping fees. So just for convenience sake, people said it would be nice to have a platform that retails local niche beauty brands on one platform where they pay one shipping fee, it gets delivered in one box to their door. And so in 2016, we launched an e-commerce website called Beauty on TApp, Shop Beauty on TApp. And over the years, we've grown our brand offering and we have over 60 brands now on the website available for people to shop. So as somebody who comes from a corporate background, as late as now in April 2022, I just resigned and went full-time Beauty on TApp then. Personal development was really important in a corporate environment, all the way from my articles through to when I finished where I worked. Mapping out your career trajectory, mapping out your personal development, like your emotional and mental stability and how you want to, get to a better place has always been really important. And a lot of what I learned in corporate is what I've brought into my business as well. I also wasn't necessarily in a leadership role where I was, where I worked. And so coming into a business where I have to lead people has also been really important. But more so, I think through COVID and so on, being mentally healthy, physically healthy and so on has been really important to me. And so I always try and, do things to keep myself, healthy. My personal development in terms of being a leader also is really important. I had the opportunity to have a career coach when I was at my previous employer, and she basically, talked me through a lot of personal development, things that I need to look out for in my life in terms of how I grow myself as an individual and as a leader as well. So it's been really important to me, just making sure I'm always improving on myself as well and bringing that into the Beauty on TApp culture as well. I think the one thing that's really important is we have like a feedback or review every 6 months here at Beauty on TApp. And I also like getting reviews and feedback from the team members as well, which also helps me as a leader to develop. In my personal life, I always engage people on, what is it that I can improve on in terms of developing myself and improving myself. And something that's really important to me is fitness. I work out quite a lot. That's really important for my mental health as well and just keeping me sane. But even with my fitness, I always try and next level my fitness goals as well, just to, challenge myself. Because I know that if I can do something at gym, then, it kind of feels like I can take on the world. So I always try and improve myself, understand myself a lot more, and also take feedback from people is really important in growing myself as a human being as well, and how I interact with other people. I think something that I've been really passionate about in my business is coming from an investment banking background that was really high performance and you kind of have to work all the time. That's something that I knew I don't want in my business. I was never an anxious person and now all of a sudden I'm anxious. And so in my business, I really preach mental health a lot as well. I want people to develop their careers, but also kind of be sane, work normal hours. And so I really try and, make sure that people have a good balance in their lives, but also grow their careers as well. Because I know the importance of growing your career, of articulating where you want to be in 5 years' time. And so I always try encourage people in the team and myself to take the necessary steps to get to where they want to be in terms of career development and personal development. But I also kind of harp on the importance of balancing that with your life, keeping healthy as well, and just kind of giving people boundaries in terms of work and life balance. So that's been really, really important, and that's something that I haven't absolutely didn't want to take from corporate into my own business. I think with how quickly business changes, I mean, something can trend 1 second, then, in another minute, there's a different thing trending. And so just in terms of personal development, it kind of is the same in a way, is that you always have to keep yourself up to date. You always have to try and improve on yourself, be a better person as well. And so for an entrepreneur, I think just developing yourself personally, being up to date in terms of your career, your skills, your expertise is really important. Just keeping your health, and that development, on track is also really important. So as an entrepreneur, just from a skill set perspective, it's important to keep up to date. But I always say that the most important thing as an entrepreneur is just to keep yourself healthy and, mentally sound as well. So 3 lessons that have been really important to me is, number 1, boundaries have been really important. Just, taking yourself out of your business as well. The one thing that I used to do was obsess about Beauty on Tap a lot. And the one thing I had to do was take a step back and say that I can't let it kind of take over my life. So boundaries are really, really important for me. I even say to the team, no one's allowed to contact me before 8 in the morning, just so I have my own time to myself. Another thing is to just keep yourself skilled up. Learn new things all the time. Your business is only as great as you are because you own it. It is you. So always try to keep yourself up to date in terms of new developments. And another thing as an entrepreneur is you are the leader of your business. How the culture grows in your business is up to you. And so always kind of try lead with compassion, lead with heart as well, understand people. That's been really important, and just learning those skills in terms of how to lead people is really, really important. So those are the things that I really keep within me every single day and try to push and maintain.